Hello guys, and welcome in this new Rust video. In this video I want to show you how to build my base design. It's pretty simple and it's really strong. So let's do that. You have to start with this type of foundation design, two triangular and for normal one, and that will look like this. After this you have to upgrade the foundation. You have to do now because next you can do that, but it's difficult. After this, start to build all the wall, and this will be the 4 luteum. Need to upgrade them. If you have the materials, you can do directly in HQM. I will build a simple design for the loot room, normal one, the one I use in every wipe. Normally looks like that. Upgrade all the parts, the internal one and the top one, and after this you need 4 turret for the 4 loot room, and 3 box for each loot room. Nothing of difficult, but it's hard of course to get in the early wipe. So I will add frame for the garage door, but I use normally the prison cell door. Do an honeycomb on the top for the 4 loot room and upgrade them. Now start to place them in this type of positioning. It's easy, and of course if you play with your team, get the position to them. After put the TC down. TC is on the end probably of the build, but for now you have just to complete this design with the 3 box inside the niche loot room. Also you can add the shotgun trap, small boxes, but remember, all the team, if you put a code lock on the box, have to get the authorization, and next will be really hard because you have to break the wall and it's not funny. As I said, first use a prison cell door. It's better than a garage door because you can see and get shooted from each side if someone come to raid you and broke one of the loot room. Use a ladder, place a ladder for on top, and after this start to build the honeycomb around the 4 loot room. After you build the honeycomb, you get something like that. It's a turtle design. After this, we start to build the front parts of the base, where there are the entrance of the base, and more loot room, of course, and more turrets. This part will be the central core of the base, where we putting down the DC. It's completely random. I mean, you can put the DC in more parts, because people, when try to raid you, can be lucky and found directly the two wall with honeycomb where you have the DC inside, or they can just bust a lot of them in a fake wall around your build design. That's why I like this type of build. I didn't see something like that during my gameplay normally. So now you have to build, place a ladder for going up in your base, and I'm starting to place the door frame around the entrance of the most important loot room of the base, the most protected one. And next we close this floor. In this part of the base, we putting down the TC, so I will upgrade with HQM, and you have actually 1x1 with Honeycomb around, and you get the TC inside. You have to place here and add some boxes, of course 2 bags for you and one of your friends, for move the material inside the TC for the upkeep. And also you can put your gunpowder and most important resources of the game inside this part because it's really strong. At this moment you need an hand from 2 of your friends, because we use the cursed cauldron for move the stuff in the TC loot room with an honeycomb. Okay, look how I put the cauldron, and in this moment you have to get the hatches from the right side. You need a friend behind this wall, and from the other side, of course. Here you can get the hatches to the TC loot room. After this, put the workbench here. If you have already a level 3 workbench, you have to put here behind this wall, because can cover the cauldron glitch. And also this part of the base will be another loot room. You have to put the 2 small boxes with the glitch under the workbench. Put a big box here, a small one, and a barbecue. Forget more storage, and check if you have the hatches for the cauldron after you put the tier 2. Hope you don't place it wrong, because for broke it's really a pain in the ass. Now we close the top floor for the last floor of this building. Add the frame door, close this part, okay, and add this will be the shooting floor. Also get this two storage for put your electrical implants. I use normally this type because it's still strong and it's not easy to raid from the top, because you don't add any ladder hatch. Forget the hatches on top, you have to use ladders, and after this remove them. Upgrade now the 4 top floor of the loot room and the 2 triangular one, because people don't have to know where you have the TC under them. You can also update all the base when you have enough resources to do that. Here you have two space for put two large battery, okay, and your electrical implant. For all the turret of the base, the same set next. It's strong because it's not an external part, so if someone shoot rocket on your base, can destroy the battery and your defense still up after they start to raid, and will cover you for a great defense. After this we are going down for build the other loot room of the base. You have to put the cheap stuff here, but it's also protected from an eventually raids, and here you have a lot of space because we place 4 large boxes, 4 barbecue and 4 small boxes. You can also add a shotgun trap if you want, but it depends if you want to get an easy access from the boxes or not. Of this one, you can use your preferred one. You can put boxes, more turret if you want, but at this time we need space for put stuff inside, and it will be really great have more boxes and more space in a design like that. Now the base looks like that, and we start to add the electrical parts of the base to a wind turbine, forget the energy for the turret and the other stuff. Now add more honeycomb around the base in these two parts. You can also add more honeycomb in each side of the base. It depends if you have the resources to do that, but this part is really important. Your base will be really strong after this. Here you can put the turret. You decide where you want to put them, but I prefer get covered from each side of the base. Also, we add more door on the front if someone wanna raid you door by door. And in the video you see the armored one, but you can put the sheet metal ones. It's really great for the upkeep, and also get more space for put the turret on the top. In this part we have the SAM turret for protect your base if they come with a mini or a trap alley, and looks really good, I think. The base at this time look like that. Probably we are done with the building. I will show you now how the base look from this side. A lot of door. After this you have a lot of garage there. The first loot room on your left for put the stuff when you come back in the base. Another loot room here. Ladder for going top. Turret for defense. More boxes here, but you can put any type of stuff because it's not difficult for add more boxes. You have another loot room here, and this moment here you get a lot of garage there. Another turret for defense, workbench here, and the 4 loot room down your base, the most protected one. You can get these the hatches. Just remember to give the code first of both with the C in the base and close them with the wall. Had also a ladder here for going on the top, and you have behind the wall, this wall, the TC, easy hatches. Your friend have to spawn inside the TC and you give him the stuff for the upkeep. Now you have here the shooting floor, the 2 battery with electrical implants, and the base is complete. Thank you guys for watching, hope you enjoyed the video, see you in the next one.